Hello, hello, and welcome to Hearthstone Audiopocalypse mini set coming through. And we got here a warrior weapon. 2 mana 2/2 gains an extra effect in your hand that changes each turn. And the effects are, I have no idea. Ah, there it is. So it could be gain to attack, Battlecry gain to attack, Battlecry gain 5 armor. Also damages minions adjacent to whomever your hero attacks. Battlecry discover a taunt minion. I think that's actually very, very good for warrior, and I'm gonna play it in my warrior deck. The next spell is a 0 mana spell. Give a minion rush, finale, and +1/+1. Activating finale on a 0 mana card, it's quite easy, I would say, and +1/+1 is very powerful. Moving on to Abyssal Bassist. 7 mana, 4 attack, 7 health, demon, taunt, lifesteal, costs 2 less for each weapon you've equipped this game. Well, warrior's already having a new cool weapon, so that's already 5 mana, I would say. And if you play like, I guess 3 weapons, this is gonna be 1 mana, 4/7 taunt, lifesteal, which is quite good, I would say. Quite good. And we know how much craziness it goes. If the minion's 0 mana, it's gonna go nuts. Do we have other cards here? Wow, so much card art. They look so cute. Okay. Alright, now moving on to more cards. 4 mana, 5 attack, 4 health. Battlecry, discard a weapon to draw 3 cards. Well, warrior does play quite a lot of weapons now, and also I guess Demon Hunter, they also play lots of weapons. I think it's very powerful to draw 3 cards for only 4 mana, and it also has good stats. So card draw is always very, very powerful. Now, moving on to another minion. It's a 5 mana, 5 attack, 5 health, finale. Start a rock duel. Players must spend all their mana each turn, or else they take 8 damage. Or more damage. Whoa. Well, this card is gonna make Rogue suffer because Rogue doesn't play any mana. They play 0 mana, anything, everything face plays. So watch out, Rogue. 5 mana, 5 attack, 5 health, legendary neutral minion, Battlecry, draw 5 cards. Okay. This guy is crying in the corner now. Give any spells drawn to your opponent. Oh, I don't play spells. You play spells. Now, 4 mana, 4 attack, 4 health with tradable and reads Battlecry. Enemy spells cost 2 more next turn. Well, is this Lotab's brother or some? Lotab? You know, the 5 mana legendary guy. Well, the fact that this guy has tradable is very, very powerful, and enemy spells cost 2 more next turn. Well, that's great because, you know, mages and priests and death knights, they always play lots of billion spells, and you want them to pay more for those spells because it feels quite overpowered sometimes. It's gonna be a very good minion, I would say. Moving on to a new minion. Neutral minion. It's a common 3 mana, 3 attack, 3 health with rush that reads, gains an extra effect in your hand that changes each turn. Remixed musician. Okay, interesting, intriguing. Moving on to another minion that's a dual class, hunter and Death Knight. I was supposed to say Demon Hunter. Death Knight and Demon Hunter are all starting with D. It's very confusing sometimes. 4 mana, 3 attack, 4 health, with a tag Undead that reads Battlecry. Trigger a friendly minion's Death Rattle twice. Pum pum pum. Death Rattles are very, very powerful, but when they are triggered twice, it's another story. This card will definitely make a cool, interesting deck. I gotta say that Hunter doesn't have that much craziness, huh? But there is lots of stuff in Wild. But in Standard, let me see. Do we have any interesting Death Rattle in Standard for Hunter? I don't know. But I guess there is an undead egg, you know, that 1 mana undead egg. Well, that's gonna be pretty played with this. Quite powerful. 6 mana, 3 attack, 6 health, undead beast, dual class minion for hunter and death knight. That reads lifesteal and rush. Also damages minions next to whomever this attacks, which means it has cleave. Well, I love it. Cleave minions are always very, very appreciated, but when they have rush and lifesteal and beast and undead, you realize this is one of the best control cards in the game. Ziliax? Who? Ziliax? No, no, no. That's 10 billion times better than Ziliax. Now, moving on to Hunter Spell, which is a secret that costs 2 mana, obviously. Hidden meaning that reads secret: when your opponent ends their turn with no mana, summon a random 3-cost minion. Well, we had those mechanics in the past, especially for Rogue, and well, I guess getting a 3-drop for 2 mana is very good. But does Secret Hunter have any support in Standard currently? No. Okay, moving on. Dual class spell. That's a Frost, 2 mana, for Paladin and Death Knight. Enemy minions cost 5 more next turn. Cold Feet. 5 more? Well, Paladin had a similar spell before that was 2 mana. Your minion spells cost 5 more next turn. Was it played? No. Will this be played? Well, Does Pure Paladin need this? No. Death Knight? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Death Knight is gonna discover this and play it. It's not gonna play it in the deck, but they will discover it and play it. It's quite powerful, I would say. But Paladin? No, they'll just play Pure Paladin. They don't care about this. Now, moving on to a double rune Death Knight card. That's 2 mana, Dead Air, that reads destroy your undead, resummon them. Why would you want to destroy or why is this Frost rune and Unholy rune? Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. Well, that means you cannot play this in triple things. Well, this is quite intriguing. Rainbow Death Knight? Seeing some comeback? Maybe. Moving on to another dual class card for Death Knight and Paladin. It's a 4 mana, 3 attack, 1 health undead minion that reads Divine Shield Reborn. Reborn and Divine Shield minions are quite toxic. Quite toxic, I would say. But does Paladin need that? Maybe. It has Divine Shield and they could make it pretty powerful. It's a 4 mana guy. It's gonna be quite annoying to deal with. Oh, this guy is a little bit bigger. It's a new location for Paladin, apparently. It's a 2 mana, 2 durability that reads give your minions rush. Your minions, not one, multiple. Dance floor. Will Paladin play this? No. 6 mana, weapon, dual class weapon for Paladin and Shaman, I think. It's very similar to Death Knight. Blue, kind of, a lot of blue. That has 3 attack and 4 durability, which reads Wind Fury. Whenever your hero attacks a minion, set its stats to a 3/3. That was difficult to read, Blizzard. Okay. Well, no, I don't care. This is garbage. Okay, moving on. 2 mana, totem, mech, 0 attack, 4 health, and says at the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 silver hand recruit. I mean, it's a mech. It's a 2 mana card. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's probably not bad. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's definitely it definitely has a home in Totem Shaman and I guess Mech Paladin, even Dude Paladin, even Pure Paladin, but only Totem Shaman. Nobody else. Do you need this? Maybe. We'll see how powerful that is. In my opinion, for a 2-mana card, it's not bad. This is basically your hero power for Paladin, right? Just Paladin hero power, and you get an extra 0 for a minion, which could be pretty good because it's a mech, and you can buff it and magnetize it, and you'll get a bonus 1/1 every turn. It's kind of cool. Jukebox Totem. Very interesting, I would say. Well, I guess that's all of the cards for today. I think we'll get more soon. I think. Thank you so much for watching, and comment below what do you think about those new mini set cards, which they are coming live on 1st June or 31st June or 31st May if you live in America or Europe or some other places. But for me, it's 8 p.m. I am not playing Hearthstone at 8 p.m. Okay, why do I always repeat that?